how did this happen? You and Peso Pluma.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Crazy.
I'm like, where did they run into each other at? Or how does this happen where Peso Pluma understands you as far as like, I need to get F with this dude, and you understand him well enough to say I need to F with him, and the brands come together? How did that happen?
Man, I would have to say like over the last 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I just been working with like a lot of different artists, and like about a year and a half ago, I ran across Peso stuff. I was like, yo, it's fire. And I actually DM him. I'm like, yo, your stuff is fire, dope. Like we should work. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't get to work for like a year later. We ran into each other, and then he brought me out of the show.
Yeah.
And then, like, when we were at the studio, I played a song for him. He was like, yeah, I got to get on this one.
And y'all had a chance to do that.
Yeah.
And
we got some more shit on the way, too.
Damn, really?
Yeah, for sure.
Anything you want to leak to us?
Yeah.
More rapping in English?
I got like a whole project that's like English, Latin.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Where's it at? Leak me a song. Just let me get one song.
We'll
It's
stream
in
it.
your pocket.
Yeah,
Share it with us.
yeah, for sure.
Just give us a song.
I got you, for sure. I'm gonna play something.
Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood,
Boy.
beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the neighborhood.
Back.
Rich the Kid. Welcome back to the neighborhood,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You look good.
Thank you.
You look
Yeah.
rich.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, still.
You look successful. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But no, man, it's been a minute between albums for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you gave us Carnival and we felt that vibe of just you in music.
Yeah.
But what was the so-called hiatus? You know what I'm saying? Because at one point you do kind of like step back and you got to reevaluate. Did you
Facts.
do that?
Yeah. Step back, reevaluate life.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's the real deal, huh?
Life, be lifing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I got 4 kids, taking care of them.
Yeah. So
what I'm saying?
it's different because there's one thing with us where we're look out for Rich the Kid, the artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's always when something dropping, what's going on. But you also got to take care of you before you can take care of us.
Facts.
Did you have to figure that out? Like, man, I need to take care of me because
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
always this go time.
Yeah, definitely. Always go time. But,
Yeah.
you know, man, I feel like this project it really took time, like working on it and going from different situations in business, you know what I'm saying? And just becoming fully independent.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Was that scary for you going independent, or did you feel like it was time? Because you've been there,
Yeah.
and we see what the music could be A1, and then the business isn't always A1.
Yeah. If the music ain't A1, then you out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first
But the
thing.
music is A1.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
be because people say, man, I love music,
Yeah.
but I don't love the music business.
Nah, for sure.
You know, did you find yourself doing that as well?
Yeah, for sure. You know, different things you go through.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That we don't even see sometimes.
Yeah. A lot of shit going on.
Hey, man, when you go and you do your own label, right? Because you know how people say, man, I'm independent. And back in the day, independent meant like, oh, man, you know, because everybody wanted to be on a major.
Facts.
Everybody's like, oh, I got to be on this major, that major. And now people are like, I don't want to be on a major.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did you find yourself saying, if I'm going to do something, I'd rather put it all on me?
Facts. Yeah, I feel like I done been in so many situations with different labels, and we'd always clash. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like however you treat your biggest artist on the label, I want to be treated the same exact way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they couldn't stand to that sometimes. So I'm like, shit.
Might as well do it yourself, huh?
Might as well do it myself, huh?
Hey, man, when you go into recording Life's a Gamble, right? What did you mean by that? Because it could have been titled anything, and the body of music could have been
Facts.
anything else. Why Life's a Gamble?
Definitely like always betting on myself.
Yeah.
That's one thing, you know what I'm saying? And taking chances in everything, in music and life. So I was like, shit, life's a gamble. You
Yeah,
feel what
man.
I'm saying? I took chances and lost and won.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Life's a Gamble, man. Not in the mood.
not in the mood.
Why did you, not why, but how does that become the first single for you?
It's like the record that everybody gravitated to more.
Like when you just playing it for people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To like, oh,
Do
yeah.
you do that? Do you like play and let people get a vibe on it? But you got to also have a feeling for it too, right?
Yeah.
Right. Because you knew Carnival was one.
Yeah, I knew Carnival was one. Yeah, I felt like on this project there's so many records that I felt like everybody loves, you know. So it's like it was kind of hard.
That's a good problem.
But yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
But everybody was like, yeah, this is the one. So not in the mood it is.
And did you always have Offset in your head for that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all compliment each other well, but that's history too, though.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's more history than a lot of us either knew, or we didn't quite understand how much history is there, man.
Facts.
And when you go to do something like that, are y'all in the studio together now, or y'all?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, we still be in the studio.
Do you remember the days of when the studio was smaller and when the couch was,
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was in the closet.
Yeah.
Closet studio. And like we have a time limit. 15 minutes. Your verse needs to be finished.
Cause y'all watching clocks.
Yeah.
Y'all
15
paying
minutes.
per hour blockout rate?
No. Cause you just gotta be done in 15 minutes. Next person we gotta keep going.
And that was then
Yeah, that was in 15 minutes.
locked and loaded.
So when I first came over there, I was like, nigga, 15 minutes? Y'all niggas is tripping.
Right.
Give me at least 25.
So that's 25 for you to spit your verse.
But like, it's like that was the rule. 15 minutes.
Did you learn a lot from that?
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
I still rap the same way. I made New Freezer in 15 minutes, the whole song.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what that is too, man? That's like letting it be. You know how sometimes you can still keep coming back to it, or you don't know what. That's why I also ask you with the album, like, when do you know it's done? Because you can forever keep coming back and working on something or tweaking something. And then at some point you just got to say, man, let it go.
Yeah.
And with New Freezer, when you let that go, that was one of those where that's the process. You know when you overthink something?
I feel like it's like that was training me to like rap how I do now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like 15 minutes. Like, I feel like my biggest songs was like when the word just came to me. Like New Freezer, like you say one word and I already know the next line is gonna be the next line. It just comes to me and it's like,
Did it feel like those kind of songs they write themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Did you feel like you had that on the album as well?
Yeah, a lot of the songs.
Did you have any other titles other than?
Nah.
You knew that?
No, Life's a Gamble. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey man, was there going to be a song with you and Takeoff on Life's a Gamble?
Yeah. We had work on some clearance stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the song's still coming out.
Okay, so down the road.
Yeah.
How was that? And I mean in the most respectful way as a brother, but you know you were there from a beginning. You know what I'm saying? Then when you lose a brother, and not in the limelight, like that's your people for real. What emotion is that for you at the time, man?
Man, I real messed up for a while. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't get out of bed. Yeah, it was just like a hard time for me, bad.
Yeah.
Dark time.
And it's one of them things, man, where you know, we'll say everything like, man, there's so much life, there's so much more, you know. But then you also like, what do you learn? What do you as an individual that stay here, what do you learn from that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How much energy do you put into, you know, everything that people say, you know, keeping the name alive, what you learned, the certain things that you did learn, the memories that you do have that we don't even know that you guys share together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And those are the things that I think that you know, we continue to try to keep our focus on as well.
Facts, like the memory wise, like the year up until you passed, we spent like most of the time together. We were working on a project together. We were doing a lot of crypto stuff together. Yeah. So like it was great being with him, like a lot until it happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the memories are like the best for me, you know?
Hey man, and when you say the crypto thing too, like are you still into cryptocurrency?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
you-
getting back into it.
Right. Yeah, Ani's into it too, man. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she made like $5. What, $5.71 or something?
A win
like
is
that?
a win, you
Yeah,
know?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it, man. So were you on crypto early?
Yeah, we was on crypto real early.
Have you lost? Or you
yeah,
just
I've
don't know?
lost, for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Like that was like the first round when I feel like it went back down and
Right.
now it's back up.
Do you have any vices? Like, are there something? Are you a car guy? Are you a jewelry guy? You know how there's one thing that you say, man, I enjoy this.
I feel like I used to be like into a lot of jewelry and cars and shit, but like now I just be chilling really. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a lot of jewelry now.
Huh?
That's not a lot of jewelry now.
I'm just not into it no more.
Okay, gotcha.
Like it's not like
You really not into it? You were gifted to me.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. You know,
oh,
it's
yeah.
my 30-year anniversary, man.
30
You would think you would be. I thought for sure that it was gonna be
30
like
carats.
Yeah, I'll take that. What you come back really like 30 carats and some celery.
And he already racked up about 30K in curse words.
Oh yeah. You know we got a curse word fine in here,
Okay.
and it's posted.
Okay.
Yeah, so
It's right there in front of you.
it's right there in front of you.
Okay.
The little
Can
one.
you show it to him, Lou?
No, yeah.
The little tiny thing right there.
Nah,
Well, it's just got to be posted.
it's not tiny.
Yeah. Do you see it?
Nah, I actually don't see anything.
Yeah. Well, it's right there.
Small print.
As soon as you walk, can you get a picture of it so you
Oh,
can just
yeah.
read what it says and just read it to the people? Because we usually don't tally up everything until after the interview is over. But it is posted.
I don't see anything over there.
Right. Just because you don't see it don't mean it don't exist.
I don't even think her camera could pick it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't even take a picture of it. Yeah.
You got it, Ani?
Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
Moving it in.
She can't even read it.
There we go. Oh, no.
Ani,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor? Can you just stand up and walk over here and put your body on the thing? And just, Jesus Christ, Lord have
We're
mercy.
trying to get paid here.
Yeah, man. Like you want your percentage, right? Jesus Christ, man. Like,
Yeah.
What you work with, Mr. Kid?
All right.
Now, can you read that out to us?
For every curse word during the interview, an artist is responsible for 1,000 per word.
Yes.
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. So I think you owe us like $183,000, Rich the Kid. Yeah. Let me take a small break. We'll go ahead and get paid and come on back. Y'all stick around. Y'all radios. Life's a gamble, and it really. And when you come in here, it is too. With life, you know what I'm saying. And aside from the music, how was life? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because there's sometimes, man, we'll see certain things and we think everything is just always good. Everybody want to be in that position. Everybody, you know, because we live by the snapshot sometimes. We live by what we see. We live by
Instagram,
looking at the
Snapchat,
jewelry.
yeah.
Yeah, how people pose and what people doing on social media. But how was it for you just as a human being, as a person, not the artist?
Oh, man.
Did it get dark?
Definitely going through
Yeah.
real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day, I seen somebody like get online, and there was like, I seen Rich the Kid at the BET Awards, and he just had jewelry and no personality, and I looked at the shit. I'm like, bro, you see me for 15 seconds,
If that.
you know what I'm saying? And like in the past, I used to be jumping on cars and doing all type of shit and crazy shit, but it's like at one time you start growing up. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got kids, I can't be jumping on top of cars and
Yeah.
breaking windshields, you know what I'm saying, all the time. So it's like, bro.
What about how old are the kids? We just met you one of the little
Yeah,
ones
he's
right here. Yeah. So what are their ages, if you don't mind my asking?
5, 7, 9,
Yeah.
10.
So yeah, you definitely, man. Yeah, it's definitely everything now, man. When we didn't have kids or when we were younger,
Yeah.
we had different kind of risk. Like,
Facts.
yeah, F it, I'm gonna go do it.
Yeah.
But now you still take risks, but they're more calculated. You know what I'm saying? Like you're more careful with the risk. And especially, man, you grew up in front of us.
Yeah.
And you had to share your personal life
Everything.
with the public.
Facts.
And so now with the public, there's this thing where we let people in, and now people think they can say anything, even if you don't let them in.
Yeah.
Just with the sign of the times now, they feel like they could say anything.
Yeah. Nowadays, they want you to be an open book, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
But then you give them an open book, then they scribble on the pages. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Crazy.
how do you protect enough of you that you know what to share and what not?
Oh, man. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Like, because at one point, they're like, you're not posting. You're not posting enough. Where the fuck? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I'm posting what I can post. You know what I'm saying? You see what happens when people post their location and stuff like that. You know,
we've seen it.
It's really crazy out here. You feel what I'm saying? So I try to post, like if I'm having fun, I'm in San Tropez. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't gonna be in San Tropez. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm showing San Tropez for my homies. They never seen San Tropez.
Do you post when you get home, or do you post when you there? 'Cause there's a lot going on here too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. People be like, man, I saw that you was in Turks and Caicos. I'm like, man, that was in 1981.
Yeah. That was last week.
yeah. Because you gotta post. You gotta post different now, man.
Yeah.
Going into the album, what was your mindset in the album? Because now, bro, when it comes to people now, it's like people go negative first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even when we heard the Vultures and Vultures 2, people were already saying like, man, it's not like Vultures 1. And then a few hours later, everybody loved it because everybody want to come out the gate hate. It seemed like everybody want to come out the gate hating first.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that part of music? Do you look at social media?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. But man, I feel like dealing with hate is just like you just gotta brush it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I done dealt with a lot of hate in my career, so it's like, they just gonna keep hating.
But you got to learn how to not let that affect you too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure early on, just being a human being,
Yeah.
you know.
Like when Carnival went #1, they're like, Rich the Kid, he only went #1 because he was on a song with Kanye, or I'm like, okay,
Right.
all right.
Like, but it
Don't
is
you hear
number
me
one.
rapping on the song, right?
Right, and it is number one, and it was a lot of other songs on that album too,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? How did that come together with for Vultures, and how did that come together with Carnival?
I had a show in Dubai, and Ty told me it was in Saudi. I did recording, so I was like, I'm finna hop on a flight. You know what I'm saying? I'm about an hour away. I'm gonna come record. You know what I'm saying? So the first day, there was recording and shit. We didn't really get to cook nothing up. So the second day, me and Ty was in the other room cooking up, and we made one song. Second song we did was Carnival. We had called it Honor Roll at first. So then we did the song, and then second day, third day we was there, Ty playing different songs, like play that Carnival, that motherfucker out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess you know what I'm saying, they didn't even get to mess with the song the first day. You know what I'm saying? So I left, went home. I had to do my show. Went home like a week later, like 2 weeks before the project came out. Ty hit me like, "Yo, Ye wants you to be on the album." I was like, "Shit, fire." He's like, "What song we should put on there?" And I was like, "Shit, Honor Roll," because I felt like it was like,
Yeah, man.
it had that energy to it. You know what I'm saying? Even when I first heard the beat, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is like some new age."
Yeah, that was like a chant.
You know what I'm saying?
That was thunderous,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
So
added
when did
the
it go
chant after that.
from? Oh, okay. So
Yeah, he had the
when
chant
you
after.
go and you do at the moment, it's called Honor Roll.
Mhm.
So when you go to do that, is it just you
Yeah.
and Ty Dolla $ign
Yeah,
at
yeah,
first?
yeah,
And
yeah.
Ye's not on it.
Yeah, it's not on.
When you left to go do your show and go back to the house, was Ye on it?
No.
So you hadn't heard Ye.
No, Ye didn't get on it for a couple of weeks, like a week before the album or some shit like that.
Yeah. Hey man, and had you been around Ye a little bit?
I had did a song with him like a year before, but he never come out.
That's what I was gonna say, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's so much material.
Yeah.
Like there's some people that didn't know that they'll make it to a Ye album or Vultures until it's made. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? And I would sit, especially with Pablo. I sat in the studio a lot when he did Pablo, and I was like, it was songs that I was like, oh, this one gonna go. I'll go back to the studio, gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's no guarantee that a song is gonna come.
Facts.
So when you hear Honor Roll, when did it become Carnival, and when did you hear, like, when it was put together the way we heard it?
So I had a show in Vegas one night. I think we was at Hakkasan or one of them clubs, and they had a listening party for Vultures that
Yep.
same night in
I
Vegas.
remember we were in Vegas that night.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Yes, it was a Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah. So they was in Vegas that night, and then Ty had FaceTimed me, and he was playing what it sounded like Ye's verse on the Honor Roll joint. I was like, damn, what? Shit sound crazy. So then I was like, shit, I'm in Vegas, I'm finna pull up. So we pull up, and then they had a listening party, so we was about to go straight to the listening party. So I hop in the car, me and Quavo hop in the car, and we on the way to the listening party. So when we get to the listening party, it's like a whole bunch of police like blocking off the road.
Mm-hmm.
So Ye car pull in, like 2 cars behind him pull in, and then the police block us off. And we're like, yeah, we about to go in there, you know what I'm saying, perform, blah, blah. And then they're like, no, nobody else is going inside. So I'm like, damn, nobody. So they try to send people down. Police just not having it. They're not having it. So then, like, I'm looking at my phone. Like, I think I hear the song playing. I think I hear the song playing.
In the distance?
Yeah, in the distance in my phone. People start texting me. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Like, so the first time I heard it for real was online. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the car.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, y'all won't let me
Like,
in.
it's me. Like, they got my mic. Like,
Yeah.
so that's the way you hear it.
That's how I heard it first. And then, like, online, people was like, Carnival. They like,
You didn't even know it was
Carnival.
called Carnival?
Like, nah, we didn't even make it called Carnival until after all the fans was like, Carnival. So then we're like, okay, we're going to just call it Carnival then.
So y'all recorded it as Honor Roll.
Yeah.
You pulling up to the party, so the whole time it's Honor Roll to you.
Yeah.
But then when the fans hear,
Carnival, yeah.
they take it and they run with it.
Yeah, then we just,
When you did Honor Roll in Saudi Arabia, did you know what y'all were? Did it feel different to you?
yeah. I told my boy, I said, this is the one. It's out of here. I already knew. And then, Ty had FaceTime me with Cardi verse on it. And, then a couple days later, like, they sent it to me, the final version, and I was hearing it, I was listening to it. I was like, this sounds like another one.
Now, is this the final version with just you, Ty, and Cardi?
And
So
Ye.
Ye's on
Yeah,
there.
Ye's
Okay.
on it. They sent it to me. And I heard it, like the final version. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be another one. For
You was
sure.
like, all they got to do is put it out. You know how when you know something's gonna be dope, all you got to do is survive. You're like, man, all I got to do is live.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? All I got to do is live, and this one's gonna go.
Facts.
I remember the night of the listening party when y'all did the Thursday night. Even that, man, it was a whole different energy that Carnival brought to the entire project, though.
Yeah, we performed it in like I think it was Italy, Milan, and like the chant was like crazy. Like,
Yeah, bro.
we left and they still like, oh, like, what the fuck?
Hey, man, but you got to think also, bro, like, you were already recording your music too.
Yeah, I was already recording my album and shit.
And the reason why I asked that is because we had Mustard in the neighborhood, right? And Mustard already was having like his album.
Facts.
But then he was like, man, damn, how are we going to roll this out? And then by chance, Not Like Us just happened to. Kendrick picked the beat. It took off. You know what I'm saying? And it became this monster. So he had this, oh, shit, that's the rollout. That's the same thing I felt like with Carnival. Because when we start going back and forth about bringing you into the neighborhood, Carnival has started this momentum where all you had to do was like, I'm independent. You know, I don't even know what label you're on, but I always just fucked with you. So that's why you could say, hey man, can we get down?
Facts. And there was people telling me, why you ain't drop your album right away, right after? And it's like, man, I was working out everything, you know what I'm saying? Like clearances,
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. That stuff take time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wish I could have just dropped my album like, oh, number one, album's up tomorrow.
But you know what's good too though is that you did let it breathe.
Facts.
Because Carnival and it's not like Carnival is so far in our rearview mirror. Carnival is a hit right now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't even been like maybe I don't know if it would have been an overshadow or this, but nah, I think that was perfect.
Facts.
The way that you coming with it, man. And what about executive producing as far as Ye and Ty Dolla $ign? Was that something that kind of came after what we heard with Carnival?
Yeah, for sure. After Carnival, Ye had hit me my DM. He's like, yo, bro, we gotta do the project. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hell yeah.
No, you was on board, huh?
Yeah.
You do one of them like, man, let me get back to you. All right. No.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, man, because, you know what I'm saying, the chemistry already there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, easily make hits. You know what I'm saying? So we just started working, going straight at it. You know what I'm saying?
Is it different working with both of them though? Because both of them are like musicians.
Yeah, for sure.
They of course they're set in their ways. Were they in studio with you, or did they just kind of put the executive producer credit on there?
Man, there was actually in the studio.
Oh, so that was work.
Yeah. Like, they text me a time, pull up. It's like, we at work. This day, we 6 hours, 12 hours, we working.
What? So what and Vultures too moves around so much, but from what we're seeing right now, and they still saying that they still working, and you never know. So on Vultures now, you're not on Vultures 2.
Nah.
Is that by design?
I had a song Vulture 2, like me, Takeoff, and NBA Youngboy, but I don't know.
Yeah,
know
see, you
what I'm
never
saying? Just like
know.
you said, you never know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You never know. You got
when the fans was asking for it when it dropped, but you never know. They might add it, they might not.
Yeah, man. What you about to say, Lou?
No, I was gonna say, just working with Kanye in the studio, it seems like, what kind of energy does he bring when he's in there? Is he mellow? Is he pumped up? Like,
just depends on what day.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. Someday he might be hyped. Like, really when I first played him the album, he was really like messing with all the songs. It was like, this album is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And he'll put his input on this record or that record, and a lot of my album was turned up. So he be turned, you know what I'm saying, matching the energy of the project for sure.
Dope.
Hey, man, is it different now with having success and already having hit records? Do you also kind of get in your own way where you not competitive with yourself, but does it make you somewhat nervous when you go to release something new?
Kinda, but I feel like now it's just like music is different. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of the things, and not only the music, it's like the business is different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
the way we view music, the way we get music.
The way we get music, just everything with music is different, and you just have to learn and adjust to it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You gotta really learn and adjust to it. Cause
and it moves fast now too, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy about it too, man, is that there's so much demand now, and there's so many different voices of either praise or criticism. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be, and I always say it's the enoughs. You got to be true enough to your core audience, true enough to the new people that's coming, true enough to you got to be enough for your kids, enough for the public, enough on social media, enough when you go do a show. And those are the things sometimes that we don't see.
Facts.
People think that, now it must be easy. Like that's some of the hardest shit, and everybody not cut out for it.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to walk away from it?
No.
Right.
No. At the end of the day, this is still what I asked for. You know what I'm saying? This,
right.
Like, even when I went through, like, the scariest shit, like going and robberies and house, you know what I'm saying, people breaking in my house and shit, it's like,
oh, yeah.
It's like, I knew what came with this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I knew this would come with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's a trip when people say, oh, that's what you signed up for. Like, no, I didn't really sign up for all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I'm saying? It's like, like you on the gram, you got $500,000 right here. yeah, check me out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'll come and get
It's
you
cool.
too. No, go.
It's
Oh, my
cool.
bad, sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like people starving some
Yeah,
places.
hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They starving. And you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, and you say before a lot of this went down. Like you can understand when you say, man, this is kind of what I asked for, or what this is what you dreamed for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before the Rich the Kid that we know, you know what I'm saying? What did you do before so-called hip hop rap money, artist money came in? Like you had regular jobs?
Well, I had a job at Wendy's.
Damn. Yeah, that's regular.
Yeah, I had a job. Like I was living in an apartment complex. My dad was working there.
At Wendy's?
No, at
the
the
complex?
complex that I was
Gotcha.
living in. And some dude I was buying weed from, he was selling to some guy that worked at Wendy's, and he was the manager.
Right.
So one day I was over there, and the manager came, and I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a job.
right. Right.
And he was like, word, pull up on Wednesday at like 3 p.m. So
How long did you work at Wendy's?
like a week and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, but you can't even do nothing when the manager tell you
yeah.
can't smoke. Be like, dude, I met you smoking. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, you worse than me.
That's how I got fired though. I was too high. Like,
You got fired for being too high?
yeah, exactly.
From the guy that was high?
Yeah.
He didn't fire you though, right?
It was probably him. I don't remember who, but
Because you were too high.
yeah, I was too high. Like I was at the register, started ringing orders. Next thing I know, there's like 20 people. I was like, oh shit, hold on. It's like, all right, I'm out. They're like, yeah, get this guy out of here.
Yeah, that's Biggie
Yeah.
fires for everybody, man. Biggie fires. So you worked at Wendy's for a week and a half. Did you
Yeah.
have any other jobs?
I worked at a candy factory for a couple hours. Yeah, for a
How do
couple
you
hours.
work for a candy factory for you knew that wasn't for you?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So I went in the candy factory. I'm in there. They had me put like a little net on my head, packing the candy. And I'm looking, and the machine is like looking at my face, the reflection, and I'm looking at myself. I just take it off. Like, I'm not doing this.
How old are you around that
Like,
time?
this not for me.
How old are you?
I think I was like 19.
Hey man, but it's crazy when either you come home to either family or somebody
Yeah.
and you tell them I quit.
Yeah, I called my dad like, yo, come pick me up. He's like, I just dropped you off.
You're like, yeah,
was
so
like,
you can't
yeah.
be too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was right down the street. I was like, man,
What
I
did your
can't do
dad
this.
say when you got back in the car? Because now when we look at you now, it's genius. It's like, oh man, well, he was destined for this. But if I'm rolling you home that day and I'm like, man, you was in there not even 2 hours. What did your dad
He
say?
said, you got to figure something out.
Right. Are you writing it? Are you trying to be an artist back then?
No. I was getting troublemaker, getting in trouble and doing crazy shit.
I love how you say you looked at your reflection.
Yeah.
That's like a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you like, man, I got to get out of here. You was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not doing this.
Yeah, not doing this.
Man, are you afraid for your kids being in the business, knowing how dark some of this can be?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Your little dude that we just met, he got personality.
Yeah.
A lot of personality.
That's
Awesome.
the one that you know how when you see someone and you want to latch onto them. That's why I was going around. I was like, "Hey, what's up, nephew?" You know what I'm saying?
Sign this.
Like, yeah, just sign this. I'll fill this in later. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it to your dad because he know about these now. He had a lot of tuition into the school of experience. But again, did you get frustrated with the way the business was running?
Man, yeah, I still get frustrated.
Yeah.
The way the business running, like, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's just a lot of stuff going on.
I remember even just getting this interview together.
Yeah.
I was like, man, yeah, we trying to, and I was like, man, you know, we've been shooting dates or we've been shooting,
Yeah.
and you was like, man, you was like, they said they hadn't heard from you. I'm like, nah, bro, like we thorough.
Yeah.
Facts.
We thorough, especially when we reach out to each other personally, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love the mission and I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's for a different reason and a different cause, bro.
Facts.
I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
appreciate it,
saying? What about tour wise, man? Are you ready to do this all? Because you never really stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when you sit here and say, oh, Dubai, then I jumped over to Saudi Arabia,
bro?
then
Like-
I was in Vegas.
Like, I just came from Europe, so I just been, like, doing a whole bunch of shows, like
Hell yeah.
Milan, Saint Tropez,
Damn.
Barcelona,
Man.
Germany.
Yeah, I was in
Romania.
LA over the weekend, man. I was off of like Fig right there, man. Yeah, we went over, we did that. Then the night before, where was I at the night before? Because that was Saturday, Friday. Where were we at Friday? What city were we in?
Downtown LA.
Too? Yeah, we was man. So, yeah, man. Yeah, you was in
2
San
miles
Jose.
down.
We was all over LA, man. You know, it was crazy, man. You got your tours, we got ours.
Yeah.
You know, how is it overseas for you on that international?
love it.
Yeah.
Love
How many times you been to Dubai?
Dubai, probably like 6.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get over there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say it's right over there. Saudi Arabia too?
Saudi, I only been there one time.
You just jumped on the flight and went to go work?
Yeah.
Man, I was trying to get next to His Excellency at the Rider season fights. Man, they wouldn't let me get near him, though, because I definitely was about to, like, please. I was about to beg.
Big.
Like, that man was throwing millions around like this. Like, man, it's a whole different world, bro. But they love you in Dubai?
Yeah, for sure. Keep coming back, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn, it's
Is it a good check over there?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Wow. Hey, man, look who woke up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
Woke up.
it must be nice. I done asked this dude about record labels, kids, and all that. Yeah. I was like, is it nice? Oh, yeah! Hell yeah, man. Yeah, that motherfucker showed all 32. You know, I got my teeth fixed and everything.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. So when are you headed back over there?
Tomorrow.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're
I'm
not.
going to Portugal.
You leave tomorrow to Portugal?
Yeah. Portugal.
Damn. Yeah, I go to Hong Kong this weekend, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's my son's basketball game. I'm just tagging along.
Right.
Yeah. So how long you gonna be in Portugal?
I
You
got
one of them high
Portugal.
sedity motherfuckers, man. You always bragging, bro.
no.
You know we don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Boy, you done changed Rich the Kid. Man, now you the kid that's rich, huh?
Pull up with me.
Nah,
Come.
don't say that because I really leave. Hey, man, please don't ever give me a fake ass invitation. Because I'm telling you, man, what time y'all leaving tomorrow? I'll get with your people.
We'll put it together.
I'll get with your people, man. How long we gonna how long you gonna be in Portugal? You got shows over there?
It starts in Portugal.
Yeah.
Then I go to Spain. You know what I'm saying? Germany.
Damn, man, you gonna go by the Olympics?
I like 2 weeks. I got like 2 weeks over there.
I heard that. Yeah, man, that's gonna be all right. Yeah, hey, you know when you work hard and you're successful, people be like, yeah, it must be nice. Yeah. Oh, must be nice. Like, what time you got up? 4:30. Oh, yeah, man. People don't know the grind that come with it.
Yeah, a lot of flights.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Have you been some places where you couldn't even get out because the turnaround time? But you couldn't even explore?
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go do the show and get on the next flight to the next show.
So when you go to Dubai and you spend time there, what do you do? Because you're not allowed to smoke weed, right?
I do not smoke weed in Dubai.
Right.
So what's the longest you've been sober or not smoked weed?
You like my last Dubai tour?
Probably like 2 weeks, a week, 2 weeks.
Damn.
Whoa.
So there is like a no policy, or can you find something on the ground?
I've
Like-
never smoked weed in Dubai.
You're not playing with it, huh? He was like,
Never.
man, they locked me up enough at home.
Yeah.
I learned. He was like, I learned at the living room, bro. I'm definitely not. I wonder what Snoop is doing in Paris, because I know you can get it, but not the way dog blow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like an aroma, everything that come with it, man. He probably can't wait. He counting the medals right now. He's like, damn, cuz, let me see. 10 days. I'm like, man, is it hard to move around sometimes when you go international?
Yeah.
You know, you used to certain things at the house. Yeah.
Like Saudi, you couldn't drink. No liquor.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look at her. She's like, whoa.
I'm just saying, I want to go party if I'm on like overseas.
Yeah,
but-
well, part of your ass in jail then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Damn, you can't drink.
No.
Holy smokes.
Well, you know what? They don't have to worry about it because they're not international like us anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Anyone else would have known that. Just wacko. Who are you with? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, you got to excuse them. Sorry about all these goofy ass
Sorry,
questions.
man.
They
Yeah,
just
my
don't.
bad.
They don't have the
don't even
stamps
have
on their
passports.
passport. You have a passport.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, when they talk about traveling, man, they go up to like, yeah, no, man, I was out of town.
Hell yeah.
Like, where you at, man? I was in Frisco. Yeah, Bay Area. Yeah, out of town, man. Had to go do it. So you say in Saudi Arabia, you didn't try to sip nothing.
Nah. They don't have nothing.
Damn. I heard they had like some little undergrounds though too.
What?
Though, right?
Nah, I was trying to stay far away from
Well,
that.
you don't watch that Locked Up Abroad either. So yeah, that's true because what I was watching was the dude got locked up for it. Yeah. So even with in Dubai, you don't. You don't even inquire.
Never inquired or smoked in Dubai ever in my life.
Hey man, you know what this is too? This is just in case somebody even watched this. He's not gonna even say, no, man, you gotta know how to get it in. Or I know such and such. My man was clear as hell. When I asked about the new album, he was like, oh yeah, the new album. When I asked about Dubai, he was, I have never smoked that. You haven't heard nothing that clear since Bill Clinton said he didn't have intercourse with Monica Lewinsky. My man, he was like, what camera's on me, big? What camera? I have never smoked in Dubai. Have you? Because you've done shows with Vultures now.
Yeah.
Is it different now when you wrote, like, because now you could even just tour off of Carnival.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
Did you find yourself like getting more, not more dates, but like more dates? Like,
Yeah. Probably,
hell yeah.
Because you got to think about it, like I got the first verse, first hook on the song. So
yeah, you got to play yours, even in the mix show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Got to hear that.
Hey man, how is it though? You know, like say for instance, like this is my buddy Jose. Jose roll with me, and it's like, oh, we can get through this line, we can go over here, we can go over there. Then when he's not with me, not as much. Now when you rolling with Ye, like you can go and do your own thing as Rich the Kid.
Yeah.
Is it different when you roll with Ye and Ty Dolla $ign or just Ye? Is it different?
I'm trying to think. It just depends on like where we at. You know what I'm saying? We in Saudi. They're not gonna know me for sure.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? You're like, oh, watch out, watch out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, they didn't know you in Vegas.
Yeah.
When they didn't let you in the party. They were like,
No cap.
all these diamonds and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Then the dude was holding up a phone playing a verse. Like, yeah,
Jesus.
but it's got to be
Yeah,
different.
all right.
Yeah.
Pull over with the rest of them.
Yeah. Okay, we can get you right over here.
Yeah.
But did you get in that night in
No.
Vegas?
It was over. We left.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But it was greater later, though.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
great.
hell yeah. It was definitely greater later, bro.
For sure.
But believe that. Now, going with your own label. First off, before we get into the label, man, how's Famous Dex? How's Dex doing?
He's doing better.
Praise
Doing
God,
better.
bro.
That's awesome.
I saw him one day, man. He looked good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He looked good because it looked like it got a little dark, and and publicly he said it as well.
Yeah.
But it's always good, man. And plus, man, when you go through something as an entertainer, sometimes you got to go through something publicly,
Facts, yeah.
which is like, you know, people, oh, that's what you signed up for. But sometimes people can go do things out of the limelight, away from certain things. But
Definitely a process, you know?
yeah, man. But he's good.
Yeah, he's doing better.
I heard that, man. Tell him we said what's happening too, bro.
sure.
Believe it. You know he owed me $18,000.
Oh, word?
He said you would give it to me.
I'm going to send him a text for you.
Okay, all right. just checking to see what's going down, man. Hey, man, when you did New Freezer with Kendrick, right? You've had a relationship with Kendrick. What were you thinking when all the beef was going down? You know, because there's sometimes when, well, Ye had his situation, but there's sometimes when it's like, do you watch it?
Yeah, for
It
sure,
just-
of course. It's all over online, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But, you know, I try to stay my way out of beefs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done that very well.
Because,
Yeah, I'm about to get you one right now.
Huh?
What's going on with you and Famous Dex? No, just No, but yeah, that was one of those things, man, where you've had some great or some good collaborations as well.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? And you've been in a position where your name has held solid. And I thought that when it came to back to Carnival, I thought that was such a good look for you too. You know, because sometimes, man, people are on this thing. It's where is he?
Yeah.
Where is she at? I haven't heard from them.
Yeah.
So getting back and hitting that kind of impact with Ye being in a situation where the cancel culture was really on him, and some of that was
sure.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
But to come back and my man say we have a number one.
Yeah, that was my first number one.
Wow.
Yay, first number one in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a way, right?
It's a big moment. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
way
saying?
to come back.
For sure. Yeah.
Hey, man, life's a gamble. How did the relationship, because when we first got this too, we were like, how did this happen? You and Peso Pluma.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Crazy.
I'm like, where did they run into each other at? Or how does this happen where Peso Pluma understands you as far as like, I need to get F with this dude? and you understand him well enough to say I need to F with him and the brands come together. How did that happen?
Man, I would have to say like over the last 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I just been working with like a lot of different artists, and like about a year and a half ago, I ran across Peso stuff. And I was like, yo, it's fire. And I actually DM him. I'm like, yo, your stuff is fire, dope. Like we should work. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't get to work for like a year later. We ran into each other, and then he brought me out of the show.
Yeah.
And then, like, when we went at the studio, I played a song for him. He was like, yeah, I got to get on this one. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that.
Hey, man, and you know what's crazy about that is Peso Pluma, excuse me, through the roof
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
2 years ago, those that knew.
yeah.
But you knew more enough to say, let me tap in with him.
Yeah, for sure.
And then a year and a half later, it's Peso Pluma, but he's also moved a lot more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then 2 years after DMing him, he's a beast.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But yet, when you had that initial conversation of let's work together, he never thought like, oh, well, I'm different now.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all had a chance to do that.
Yeah.
And
we got some more shit on the way, too. We're gonna,
Damn, really?
yeah, for sure.
anything you
working
want to
on-
leak to us?
Yeah.
More rapping in English?
I got like a whole project that's like English, Latin.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Where's it at? Leak me a song. Just let me get one song.
In my pocket.
We'll
It's
stream
in
it.
your pocket.
Yeah, I got
We'll
it.
stream it live.
Yeah, or just something, man, because you it seems like you doing all right for yourself.
Yeah.
Share it with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Just give us a song.
I got you, for sure. I'm gonna play something for
Bro,
you.
so, okay,
Yeah.
so, no, you're going to give me a song,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to Portugal. I feel like you lying.
I'm gonna let you
You going to let
borrow
me hear
the song.
Okay, so you let me hear the song and let me present it when it's time. Gotcha. But no, that Peso Pluma move, that's
Yeah,
a hell
man.
of a different move, man. And we're seeing it right now where people are really understanding the international game. Like you say,
Yep.
you've been going overseas probably your entire career.
Yeah,
And even with what you're about to do coming up, right?
yeah,
With us, American music has always like penetrated foreign countries.
Facts.
You know, we always been in foreign countries.
Yeah.
But now you're starting to see even more so international music is coming here.
yeah,
You know, when it comes to what we're seeing with any kind of explosion when it comes
Nah,
to
for
the
sure.
Latino side.
yeah.
And then K-pop. You know what I'm saying? Like we would like people that didn't even speak English in other countries rocked
Yeah.
with us.
Facts.
And now we're not singing lyric for lyric with some of the songs that we're getting hit with as well. That international game is totally
crazy.
different, but you understood that.
Yeah. And like my DJ is Dominican,
Mhm.
so like over the last few years, he just been tapping me in with different
Yeah,
type
man.
of music. You know what I'm saying? So over the last 2 years, I just been working with a whole bunch of different artists. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Ozuna, J Balvin,
Yes,
Jay
sir.
Wheeler.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Young Chimmy.
They're big
And is that what you're doing when you say you got something in the vault that could be coming?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're gonna let Life's a Gamble roll?
Yeah. Last weekend we're gonna roll right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to that when it's ready.
How did you know with Life's a Gamble? How did you know that it was time? Because I know you were saying, man, if I could have dropped right around Carnival, but when do you know that it's time? When do you know like, okay, these are the songs, you know, and
I
it's
feel
time
like
to go?
I've been had the songs, but it's like what I'm gonna do, just keep holding it forever. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
So it's like now's the time. You might as well drop it now.
Hey
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
were you ever nervous that how quick the public can move on?
Yeah.
Were you scared about either whatever the title is, falling off, not being relevant?
Right.
You know, the best days could have been behind you. Did that ever get in your head? Because those are real things.
I feel like coming in this game, I've always wanted to be one of the best. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So I know one thing that comes with being the best is longevity. So
Right.
I know I'm gonna have longevity because I'm gonna be one of the best. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So that's what I strive for in everything I do. trying to be the best.
Did you ever think, or when you look at it now, did you ever think that there were some things like, man, if I could have lost it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could have lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I think I wish I didn't do too. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have went back and changed some things. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Like,
definitely just some ways I dealt with like some label people and stuff like that. Cause you gotta think about it. Like at the end of the day, these people, they really run the industry. You feel what I'm saying?
gotcha.
And it's just like sometimes when you burn bridges with these people, it's like they be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got you."
Hey, dude, and
You know what I'm saying?
that's the real
And
gangster.
it's real. You know what I'm saying? It really get like that. Some of these people can't even speak. Some shit
Right.
can't even speak on.
So you saw some of the things that come with what we hear, the gatekeepers,
Yeah.
blacklisted,
Yeah.
and it's crazy, man, because there's really people that could either stop you or slow you down,
Facts.
Crazy.
and people don't understand that really exists,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so you felt like at some point, just being an artist, being young,
Yeah.
being passionate,
Yeah, being passionate about music and not knowing. You know what I'm saying?
you could have went at things a little different.
Yeah, kind of went at things a little different. You know what I'm saying? Me just jumping off the porch, being wild. You know what I'm saying? Just doing shit
Yeah.
wild. You know what I'm saying?
That's a tuition into the school of experience
Facts.
for real though. And that's another thing when you say life's a gamble, because sometimes, bro, you crap out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get a
For
chance
sure.
to come back to the table. You don't get a chance to
Exactly.
roll again. And I think sometimes, man, some of the best lessons learned are when you mess up. We can win all day, but when you mess up or when you take an L or something's different, I think you learn the most from
Yeah,
that.
for
You
sure.
know, you don't learn too much from popping a bottle or doing
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah.
when somebody don't take your call,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, oh, okay, yep.
Facts.
Distribution, oh, okay, yep. A label, okay. You know, a
Yeah.
closeout on a deal or something.
Yeah.
That's when you start to think like, yep,
Facts.
like this shit is bigger than what I thought.
Yeah.
And we got to learn the hard way sometimes.
we do.
And what about personal life too, though? You
Yeah,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like you look, I'm going to tell you, and the reason why I ask you this is because we had you in the neighborhood one time,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I felt that you weren't here. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel now there's more clarity?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Just moving in life different. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I said, life be life.
Yeah, hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So you gotta grow up.
Hey man, what kind of dad is Rich the Kid?
Oh yeah. A1.
Yeah.
Stand up dad for sure.
I know that you brought your little one
dope.
with you, and it wasn't even bring your kid to work day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For him it was.
But yeah, he was like, man,
Yeah.
you know my name? I'm like, man, but I'll buy your album.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and that's what I say with being the enoughs, Rich the Kid, is that you got to be dad enough,
Mm-hmm.
artist enough. Even coming and doing an interview, you know, you ask your dude to sit outside because it's a different thing when it comes to business.
Facts.
But when it's dad time, dad time.
Yeah. When I came back from Europe, that's the first place I go to. Since I've been back for like 5-6 days. I've just been spending time with my family,
Yeah, man.
kids, whole time.
Very important. Huh?
Yeah,
Do you miss it when you travel a lot?
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because now there's, you know, tech, it can't replace the hug.
Mm-hmm.
But technology, you see them every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can give them messages every day.
Facts, yeah.
And do they understand what you're doing for them?
Yeah. It's nothing like being there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like
hear you.
FaceTime.
Right.
He's like, "Are you in the Uber?
Yeah.
How far are you?"
Damn.
Yeah.
But you say when you touch down, you go, that's the first thing you go
that's the
do.
First place.
Are you a buy everything dad?
Buy everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you have a relationship with your parents growing up?
Yeah. for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your dad too?
My dad, yeah.
Oh, look at him showing off.
Oh wow!
Dad got on the job.
Had
You
to
know
bring
what
it
I'm
up,
saying?
huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, somebody's. You know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna start having people brief the artists or celebrities or the guests when they come
Yeah.
in. Like, hey, man, if Big trying to get into a daddy conversation with him, don't get into it.
We got
They
you.
be like, Big don't really know his dad and all that kind of stuff. So when he look at you, it's envious eyes. It's envious and it's hate. You know what I'm saying? So you know your dad and everything.
Yeah, I know my dad.
Your parents are still with us?
Oh, yeah.
Praise God, bro.
My dad, he found a laptop, like a computer,
Uh-oh.
at the apartments that we were living in. I was talking about before. He gave me the computer, and that's like the first computer I had. I was able to go on MySpace, Then I got a beat from Mike Will.
Damn.
And then like that's
Now
that's
I'm gonna ask
started.
you because somebody's gonna ask this in the comments. So I'm just gonna ask you right now. Your dad was like he worked at the apartment complex.
Yeah.
Was he like a supervisor or maintenance
he was
or
like a maintenance
manager?
man. Yeah, maintenance guy. He found
And he found a computer.
at the compactor.
Oh.
Compactor is where you put the
The
trash, and
trash.
then they compress it.
You're right.
So-
So somebody just happened to put a working computer at the compactor. Huh?
Compactor left it there.
Right. And they left it there, huh?
Yeah, it
and
was
then he
kinda-
brought
it
it
was
home
kinda
to his
shitty.
son.
It was kinda
Yeah. Then he brought that computer that was by the compactor.
Yeah.
He brought it to his son.
Yeah.
And then his son had a successful music career.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard. Hey man, can you call your dad and ask him how did he really get that computer?
yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Look at this.
Right. Like, son, I didn't want to tell you because, yeah, but you know, you was interviewing with Fat Boy and he was right. He was right. You know what I'm saying? But it panned out though. Was your dad into music?
No.
Really? See, that could be scary too.
He like Haitian music. Haitian music. That's.
Oh,
what-
he ain't playing with it.
Nah, that's all he play. All the rap stuff.
Your dad not trying to be in the business?
Nah.
Do you know Juan G?
No.
Oh, okay, 'cause I was about to say Juan G. Dad all in the business, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Juan G. Haitian
What?
and Pop's in the business for
Whoa,
real. boy.
1G.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But let's not say his name too much because then we go into collaboration. That's my guy. But let's just leave it here. Hold on. Oh shit, that's him right there. This ain't even live. No. But Dad didn't want to be. When did you know you wanted to be? Did you grow up with music in your house?
Yeah, Haitian music.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
When did you find hip hop?
When I found hip hop, Nas CDs and stuff
Gotcha.
like that. Yeah.
So when you listening to it as just a listener, somebody that's consuming the music, how old are you when you say I probably can do this? About what age?
I think it was like I was like 19, 20. And there was a girl I was dating, and like her uncle was friends with two guys. They were like 45 and 46, and they wanted to be in a rap group.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. And they were in an apartment. She came to visit Georgia, and they were in an apartment recording. And I was like, let me try to make a song too. And they was like, listen, this for professionals.
Yeah, they're like, hey, young boy.
Like, this
We
for
recorded with the
professionals.
Temptations, all right? Yeah.
I was like, damn. So I got a notepad, wrote something out. I made this song, and I went back, played it for my friends, and they was like, that's hard, make some more. So I was like, shit, I'll make some more.
And so it started by just walking in and seeing somebody like, let me just try it.
Yeah, let me try.
Did you know that it felt different? Like, did it feel like was it a spark for you?
It was like,
Or you
better-
didn't know till you went and played it for your homies?
I feel like it was better than going to jail.
Right.
You know, at the time, I was just getting locked up. Kept getting locked up, breaking, stealing shit, doing dumb shit. And I was like, whoa, just be a rapper.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy about that too, though, is like it's easy to say just be a rapper or you know it was better than jail.
Yeah.
But there's years of work
Fact.
that nothing
Yeah,
comes
after
from that.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like that's when I was like, okay, my friends like it. You know what I'm saying? They doing this. Let me find something else to do. I can focus my energy on this. I'm just going to focus on being an artist. But it wasn't that easy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You still got to pay for studio time. You still got
And then you gotta
to
eat.
buy CDs. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
You got to eat. So at one time, I was just like doing whatever I had to do to get CDs. Standing in front of a club. All right, here's my CD. Then I'm at every club, hollering at every DJ. All right, can you play my song? 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 Every night. Like, I remember I go somewhere far away from my house, and I was like, damn, after the club, I'm like, how the fuck I'm going to get home?
Right.
I don't have money
And
for the
where you
bus.
at that time, city, state? Where you at?
I was in Atlanta. I was
Okay.
at
What took you to Atlanta though?
Figure 8. Well, my mom was separating my dad, and we was leaving New York, so we packed up everything and just drove to College Park, stayed with my uncle, and then he gave me like a T.I. CD and Outkast, and I was like, okay,
This is what they sounded like.
this is what they own. You know what I'm saying? So,
What was your relationship with Migos early on?
like when I first met them, type
Yeah.
shit. Shit. I got kicked out of my house like after knowing them for like a couple months, cause I kept on getting in trouble. My grandma was like, "Police keep coming here." So at the time, I was like getting money with them, and we were like working in progress. So I'm like, shit, I'm just stay on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Until we figure this out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is definitely not Migos that we know.
Yeah.
They trying to they getting on too
Yeah, for
at
sure.
the same time. So
Yeah.
you sleeping on a couch
Yeah.
where somebody's probably only got a couch for
Yeah,
you to
for sure.
sleep on.
I feel like we were like putting everything into it at one time. Like I had a like account on live mixtapes. It was like a mixtape website, and like I put Future, freaking Kanye, and then a whole bunch of Migos and Rich the Kid.
Right.
And then drop it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just kept on doing that as this DJ. So everybody thought it was a DJ dropping exclusive Migos
Right,
and Rich
right.
Kid, but it was really me on the computer.
Yes.
Like
New music.
new music, you know what I'm saying? So I told Migos, like, I got these Beethoven beats that we can make a project with, you know what I'm saying? And we could drop a mixtape, and then we could, you know what I'm saying, make something happen. And then, like, one of the beats was, like, Versace, and, like, I think, like, FEMA and stuff like that. So it was like, boom, we made a spark, you know what I'm saying? So.
Did Zay know that you guys are using his beats, or you just have? Did he hand you those beats?
No,
or-
he did email them to me.
Wow.
He did email them to me. I think I remember he emailed them to me.
Hey man, what kept you as a solo artist? Are you Rich the Kid then, or you had a different name then? You Rich the
yeah.
Kid?
Yeah, I was Rich the Kid then.
Okay.
Before I was Black Boy the Kid before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell was Black Boy the Kid about?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. But you know what? I think we all had one.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before we landed on what we landed
I
on.
was like, I know I want to be rich. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some girl was like, why is the name Black Boy the Kid? You're not even that dark.
Right.
I was like,
But you went to Rich the Kid and you weren't even that rich.
yeah, exactly.
But you saw the vision.
But I knew I was going to be rich.
Right.
I said, you know what, maybe if I change my name to Rich.
Rich. So you
It'll
talking
work.
into existence.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Why you didn't, being a solo artist, if you had that much camaraderie with Migos, why was it ever a conversation of you being one of Migos?
Nah.
No.
Because they already had their thing going on. And, like, I just came out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just jump in the group.
I would have.
Yeah.
No. But I think it all worked out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like, when I first heard Migos, I was like, yeah, these are they're stars, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. You could hear it.
I could hear it. Like, my homie, he had, like, a CD from them, and we in the car. We driving somewhere. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Y'all playing? Like, oh, yeah, they from the north side. My boys and them, blah, blah. I look at the CD, and it says DJ Ray G, name on the back. And I'm like, oh, I know this nigga, Ray G. So the next day, I call Ray G. I'm like, yo, you working with these Migo cats? I need to get in the studio with them and make fire. He like, yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's get in this week. That same night, I end up going to the club. When I get to the club, I see Ray G, and he was with one of the Migos out front. He's like, oh, yeah, this Quavo, we was talking about, we're going to get in the studio. So when I walked in, I met Takeoff and Set. And then when I was there, I was really like kind of by myself on some shit. And I was standing in the section with some people that I knew. Then they started getting into a fight and shit, throwing bottles. I said, let me go check out with the Migos over
Yeah,
there.
man. Going over here. I'm hanging with the wrong people.
Let's go see what the Migos are over doing. So, like, then we started getting money, flexing, doing shit like that. So it was just like
And this is
a
what's
wave.
crazy about that, Rich the Kid. This is early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we see how everything pans out,
Yeah.
it's genius.
Yeah.
But this is like early. This is you say you was on the couch at one point.
Yeah.
This is not when the world know. And how long had you been in like Georgia?
I had been in Georgia like 5 years.
5 years. Okay, so you already was on turf, learning
Yeah,
culture,
yeah.
knowing what was going on.
Yeah.
Who did you meet other than Migos that you saw bubbling and that did pop?
First, like the first thing I did when I made a song, I got on MySpace and I started reaching out to all the DJs.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached out to one DJ that responded was DJ Techniques.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, I got this song, check it out. He said, all right, pull up to the club. I'm managing this group, Travis Porter. I want you to come. They performing at Figure 8. I'm like, damn, that shit is far as hell from my crib. So I'm like, bet. I'm going to take the bus out there.
Wow.
I paid the money, took the bus. And then when I got there, I met them. They performed. Everything was great. And at the end of the night, I'm like, shit, the bus is off. You can't even take the bus to get home.
Yeah, like it stopped running.
You know what I'm saying? It stopped running. So, like, the manager was like, oh, like, where you about to, like, everybody's going. Like, the parking lot's empty at this point. He's like, where you going? I'm like, oh, shit, damn, I spent the money to get here. He's like, all right, you can stay on the couch. So I ended up staying with them. And then, like, I started just, like, handing out CDs, pulling up with them, handing out my CD. You know what I'm saying? Working like that.
Hey, man, you know what's crazy is this is the story that a lot of people don't hear.
Yeah.
And especially when you fast forward to today, now it's even quicker to upload. And people don't do a lot of that work anymore.
Yeah.
Taking buses, handing out CDs, you know, getting in where you fit in.
Facts.
People don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a different kind of work ethic
Yeah.
that people, you know, and granted by whatever today's marketplace in, I'm not tripping off what goes on today, but it was a different blueprint
Yeah.
back then. You know what I'm
The work you
saying?
had to put in.
And that's why when people see like the diamonds or people see the hard work or whatever, they don't see everything beforehand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just see like the glitz and the glamour,
Yeah.
but they don't see, you know, the guts and the things that it really took to get there.
Right.
I think that's why it was so important for you to also be a part of your own destiny
Yeah.
with Rich Forever, with doing your own label. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the only place that you could arrive at where people could understand that same person
Yeah.
that put in all the work.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then you could pick a single. You could pick an album. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take everything that you did and hand it to somebody else and then they don't work as hard for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even we were talking, you were hitting me direct.
Yeah.
And it wasn't desperate. It was like our relationship.
Yeah, for
like, man,
sure.
this is what's going down. I'm like, yeah, come on, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely don't want to block the blessing, bro.
Yeah.
Not that I could, because you could just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But what goes down now, man? So tour-wise, the album is here, Life's a Gamble. And it's just now just more hard work, huh?
Yeah. More hard work. We got the Rich Forever 5 project coming out.
And what's that?
The label, Rich Forever. Conglomerate with me, Jay Chris, Famous Dex.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to put that out. And then touring, and then some more secret stuff in the bag.
So when you go, and we'll find out that secret stuff that I'm going to tell everybody, but when you go and like how you leaving to Portugal, is that just all you?
Yeah.
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 And you just run and do shows,
Facts.
then bring it back.
Yes, sir.
I ain't mad at you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Man, continue to work though, bro. Always a pleasure to see you as well, man.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to the whole like just when you see where you want your album to go and the things that you see coming in the future, by any chance, man, are you in a position where you'll also do the thing where you have the Matter Daddy as well?
The what?
Would you be one of those people like with your own label have a Matter Daddy?
What's that?
A Matter Daddy.
I don't know what that is.
You don't have a Matter Daddy?
No, I don't know what that is.
What?
A Matter Daddy.
You don't know what a Matter Daddy is?
No.
What's a Matter Daddy?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm fine. What's the matter with you? He didn't quite commit. Yeah. He didn't quite commit. You know what I'm saying? He was almost right there. It was like I kind of forced myself on him.
You almost got yourself.
Yeah. It was like I kind of forced that on him, man.
You did it on yourself.
Yeah, man. So it's a whole collage of them out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was almost like I took advantage of them.
Teach it to your kids.
Yeah. Please take it to Prague and Istanbul and Portugal and Spain and Saint Tropez and all these places that you go to. Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh, imagine on stage.
Yeah. Any Matter Daddies out there? Make some noise. Matter Daddy. What? Yeah. Hey, man, if a dog and a pie cost had a race, which one would win?
A dog and a what?
If a dog and a pie cost.
Pie cost.
You think so?
A what?
If a dog and a pie cost had a race.
A pie cost.
Yeah. Which one do you think would win?
A pie cost.
If a dog and a pie cost had a race, which one do you think would win?
You say pie cost or podcast?
No. Podcast. What the fuck is a podcast? If a dog and a pie cost had a race, which one would you think would win?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No.
Come on.
Which one do you think is faster? If it was just a 40-yard dash.
What is the pie cost?
About $8. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A pie costs about $8. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Especially the 8-inch pies.
Yeah, man.
You got me there. You got me there.
All right. Life's a gamble. It's also a gamble when you come into this damn place. Yeah, he's probably like, Unc, I ain't coming back in here. I ain't coming back in here, man. You're like, man. Yeah. My Lord have mercy. I'm not a dentist. Yeah. But thank you for coming into the neighborhood, man. And anytime you need to come back in, man,
Sure.
the door's off the hinges. It's not even open.
Yeah, for sure.
You got a straight boom to the neighborhood, man.
Yes.
And thank you for being in here, bro. Now, also, man, so happy for your success.
Thank you.
So happy for the way that you're living your life, taking care of your business, but also, man, taking care of the temple.
Thanks.
Believe that, man. And thank you for coming into the neighborhood.
Thanks for having me.
Rich the Kid in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.